notes. We're going to go over multiplying matrices, only now that we know when it's possible, we're going to look at how to do it. Now, if you look in the textbook, it shows you this, and it then shows you how do you get A times B. So what you're going to do is you're going to do A times E, and to that, you're going to also add what you get when you multiply B times G. And all that work makes one part of the matrix. Okay? Oh, notice it's a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2, so of course you can do it. All right? For this part of the matrix, we're going to do A times F, and we're going to add to that B times H. Okay? For this part of the matrix, we're going to do C times E, and we're going to do D times G and add them together. And for this last part, we're going to do C times F, and we're going to do D times H, and we're going to add those together. Okay? So that's kind of the formula. I kind of teach it a different way. So you've got this, you can put it on your card, it'll help you, but it'll only help you in 2 by 2s. Okay? So what I'm going to teach you to do is find the sizes. Okay? So we're going to do a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2. Okay? So can we multiply those? Of course we can, Mrs. Roth. It should be a 2 by 2. Okay? And what I'm going to talk about is putting the slots for the 2 by 2, 2 rows, 2 columns. Notice this column is a part of the first row, first column. So the numbers that go in there come from the first row, A and B, with the first column, E and G. And look, A times E and B times G. So those together made that spot. This spot is the second row, first column. So let's see, second row has C and D. And what's in the first column? Oh yeah, E and G. And notice that's exactly what we have. So it kind of gives us a formula as to how to find these numbers. This spot is in the first row and the second column. What numbers are in the first row? A and B. And what numbers are in the second column? F and H. So multiply them together. Oh yeah, that's what it told us to do up there. Finally, let's finish this off. This is part of the second row, second column. Okay? Second row is C and D. And second column is F and H. And so we've got C times F plus D times H. Okay, well, I think this is kind of foggy. I'm sure you're thinking, what? But let's actually get into some examples and try it. So let's come on over here. And we're going to go ahead and work with 2 by 2s. So we've got a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2. So yeah, we can do that one. That means our answer is going to be, these are the same, so it's a 2 by 2. And I'm going to put in those 4 spots. Okay? So I need, for this first row, first column, I need the numbers in the first row, which are 2 and -3. And I need the numbers in the first column, which are 1 and 3. So I've got 2 times 1 plus -3 times 3. Well, wow. 2 plus -9, -7. Okay? Then we're going to come down here, I guess. We'll do second row, first column. The second row has a 1 and a 5. And the first column is a 1 and a 3. So we've got 1 times 1 plus 5 times 3. You get 1 plus 15. You get 16. Okay? Let's come over here. This is the first row, but the second column. So what are the numbers in the first row? 2 and -3. What are the numbers in the second column? -4 and -2. Okay, so we get 2 times -4 plus -3 times -2. Well, that's just -8. That's 6, so you get -2. Okay? And then we're going to do this last one, and you get second row, second column. Our second row is right here, 1 and 5. Our second column's right here, -4 and -2. And you get 1 times -4 plus 5 times -2. That gives us -4 plus -10, so that's -14. Okay, so your answer, very simply written, is -7, -2, 16, -14. Okay? Does that seem a little better now that you've practiced? You might like using this formula a little more, or do the finding the addresses, I call it, whichever, but it definitely, either way, it'll work. Okay? So, let's move on. Let's do one more example. So, notice this is a 2 by 2, and this is a 2 by 2. So, this number of columns and this number of rows are the same. So, our answer is going to be a 2 by 2. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw that out and make 4 spots, 2 rows and 2 columns. And remember, this number should come from the first row and the first column. So, first row is -3 and 3. First column is 1 and -3. So we get -3 plus -9, that's -12. Okay, sign number is really important. Let's go ahead and do this one. This is the second row, first column. So second row is 1 and -2. And we're going to multiply it by the first column, which is 1 and -3, right? So 1 times 1 is 1. -2 times -3 is 6, so this is 7. Okay? Let's come on over here. This is a part of the first row and the second column. So numbers in the first row are -3 and 3. Our second column, is 5 and -2. So you get -15 plus -6, and that makes -21. And then when you come down here, you do the second row, second column. So what's in the second row? 1 and -2. What's in the second column? 5 and -2. So you get 5, 1 times 5, that's easy. -2 times -2 is 4, and it's positive, so you get a 9. So our answer, trying to write it so it's a little less sloppy, is -12, -21, 7, and 9. Okay? Now, we're probably going to practice that a little more, or maybe I'll tell you just to go ahead and watch both sets of notes. We'll see. Bye.